Good morning. It's turned out nice again. It actually has, guys. It has. Let me show you. I'm not winding you up. Would I do that to you? It's lovely today. Look at this. It's like a British summer. Look at that. Beautiful. Not a cloud in sight. It's lovely. It's nice. Not done too bad with my shitty website, have I? It's one for the haters. Do you know what? I had someone on here yesterday. They left a comment on here yesterday. On one of the Trent video. I think it was the big Trent video. And what did they say? Another wannabe millionaire YouTuber. The fuck? So what does that even mean? Like, what? So I'm making videos because I want to be a millionaire on YouTube. That's what I think. Right. Okay. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind being a millionaire. But it won't be from YouTube. It'll be from winning the lottery, because I know I'm going to win the lottery. And it wouldn't be for myself, believe it or not. I would get more enjoyment out of spreading my wealth. I would love that. Very rewarding. But it's funny how people think, isn't it? I mean, with my website back in, I don't know, 99, 2000 probably. My website back then was valued at a lot of money. And if I'd have taken a deal that was offered to me at the time, I would have been a millionaire overnight. Not only that, I met some venture capitalists from New York, and they wanted me to replicate KopTalk, right? And do one for Spurs, one for United, Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, that kind of thing. And they were like, we guarantee we'll make you a millionaire. That's what they said to me. We guarantee. I don't want to work for a living. No, I mean, like, I think when you're younger, maybe you do want to be a millionaire. When you get older, like me, you put more value on life. You do. And I turned 50 in September, and I can't explain to you how much my mind has changed. Like, when I go to bed on a night, I lay in bed and I think about death. I do, but I've always been like that. You know, when I say, don't, I'll speak to you tomorrow, all being well, I'll be back in Spain on Monday. I always say that, right? I don't like, making assumptions. But it's increased somewhat since I've turned 50, which is kind of strange, because 49, I wasn't flapping, but I hit 50. And it's a psychological number. I mean, obviously, I'm not in the best of shape, I'm overweight. And, I have a few medical things going on as a result of that, But I put more value on health now, like, not just me either, loved ones, than money. But it's just funny how people think, like, it's really difficult to title videos sometimes without being accused of clickbaiting, for example. But why would I clickbait my existing audience? Like, people here know I'm not trying to grow this channel. I don't want to grow this channel. The other channel, at United TV, absolutely, we'll fuck out of them, clickbait them to hell. But no, not here. And the thing is, you get a clown like that come along that doesn't know anything about the history of the channel, KopTalk, or anything. And then they run the mouth. It's just funny how people always assume, that it's all about clicks, views, money. I think it says more about them. Don't get me wrong. I want to make as much money as possible, through everything that I do, because I have bills to pay the same as everybody else. But I don't come on here, promoting betting affiliations, ball shaving products. I try to make the titles of the videos understandable. And I want you to know, as a regular, if you're a regular to my channel, that if you see a headline or a title of a video with one apostrophe around at each end, that's usually quoting a headline that we're looking at, or a claim. Do you know what I mean? If you see two, if you see speech quotations around one of the titles of my videos, that's usually what something has said. If a journalist has written something, if a journalist has said something too, and I try to make that clear. And like the other day, I did the video about the contract news that I've been waiting for its official announced today. That could be misleading, but I actually put in brackets, not TAA, VVD, or Mo Salah. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was trying to say it's nothing to do with them. My thumbnail was, sarcastic or whatever. I wasn't even trying to wind anyone up. I think if you were clickbaiting, you would have left the bit in the brackets out. But you'll never ever, you know, what's the word? These people just, that's all they can say, basically. In fact, I think it was Adam that messaged me yesterday. He had the same thing as well. Someone saying something about, you know, you clickbaiting. It's just that I just don't get these people. I think what it is these people, they come along and they think that you are there to do what they say and to meet their needs. All right, and you don't act like that offline. You don't go in a bar and there's a group on, do you? And sit down at a table with a pint and go, get on with it. You know, or that song was too short. You should do another longer one. Or the outro was too long. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't behave like that. And I find it bizarre that in any other profession, job, whatever you want to call it, you know, people, you don't expect people to work for free, like for nothing. You know, everyone is rewarded for their time. And this is all I do. Do you know what I mean? It is all I do. If people didn't support KopTalk through the VIP membership, I mean, I wouldn't be able to exist. You know what I mean? Like on YouTube, you've got the channel membership and people buy me a beer or a coffee or however they want to look at it. And that tops up that kitty, if you like. And each month you pay your bills. You know, so I think that the people that enjoy my content, they don't begrudge that. You know, it's like, what do they expect? Like some days I make 12 videos on here. So what am I supposed to do? They want to watch your 12 videos, but are you not allowed to, you know, your time's been taken up whatever you do. So if people didn't support my YouTube channel, for example, here, then I would just go and do something else. You know what I mean? And I think that the people that have followed me for a long time, I'm in my 27th year, I think that they would say, nah, you could never accuse him of clickbaiting. I don't clickbait. I don't. But how do you? I think if you're reviewing a claim from Spain, you know, like that Trent Alexander-Arnold told them he wants to sign for them, and you put that in your title, even if you include afterwards latest claim from Spain or you know, report or reports, which I always do if there's room, because you only get 100 characters. How can you, you know what I'm saying? I don't get these people. I forgot what I was fucking saying, to be honest with you. They should try it. It's difficult. It is difficult. There is a lot of people that do that, you know, like, you won't believe this, you know, like, I mean, I'm sure over years I've had a giggle with some things, but I couldn't be asked. What would be the point of misleading people? I don't get it. Anyway, he wasn't really going on about clickbait, he was just saying another wannabe YouTube millionaire. Ah, God, if only you knew. So, how are you doing? You all right? We did a Saturday night stream on here last night. It was really good. I enjoyed it, and I felt fresher than anything this morning. I woke up about, I don't know, 5:30 or something like that. So that was, it's good. I've not done anything this morning, to be honest with you. I've just had a cup of coffee outside. Like I say, it's a beautiful day outside today. You could sit outside. It is like a British summer out there this morning. But when the sun goes in, or if you sit in the shade, it's fucking freezing. It's completely different. So in a minute, I'm going to go to the supermarket because he hasn't been fed because that tin opener's broken, and someone left me a lovely instructions yesterday on how to open the tin with that tin opener. And they really put a lot of effort into it, but I don't even know where the tin opener is. I can't find it. I've looked in the dishwasher, it's not there. It's not there. And Remy's tin of dog food is there, if you can just see it. But the pins come off, so I'm gonna have to go and buy a tin opener. But I'm gonna go to the supermarket and get a nice chicken, get some potatoes in and all that. She wants to do me a Sunday dinner today. I said to her, we'll go to Booze. There's a Booze around the corner. So we'll go there for Sunday dinner if you want. You know what I mean? Not a drink. And she was like, yeah, but I could do you one. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to argue with that. That means I'll get more spuds and all that. So I'm going to go and get supplies and do that. And then we're gonna kick back, watch the football later. What do you think? What do you think Liverpool do today, guys? Let me know what your thoughts are. So I should give some acknowledgement. I might turn into Rudolph. I've got a bit of red though. Right. So, did I do a... I didn't do a live stream yesterday, I just did the Saturday night stream, didn't I? That was supported by Daryl, Alan, Jen, Watty, Alan, Timo, Gareth, Terry, FN Agent, Neil and William. Bless him. Brad Partridge, that guy, and Keefe. So they all supported me on the stream last night, which was very nice. Keefe gifted a membership as well, and that went to Jimbo. That guy, he supported the stream and said, "Here, get a new tin opener." I'm going to do that this morning. What's this? Oh yes, that's... Jen gifted 5 memberships last night, and they went to the Hawklord, aka Hawklord07. Brian, Vibes369, or Vibes. No, it's Vibes. Sorry, my glasses ain't got my glasses. Vibes. Yeah, Vibes. Vibes. Terry, and James Dominiak. And this is what I mean. Like, if you... YouTube rewards people that interact with the channel the most. So Jen's gifted those memberships, as did Keefe as well. And it randomly selects people, and YouTube bases it on interaction. So the more you watch the videos, the more you thumbs up a video, the more you leave a comment, it picks people at random. So, and then they get emailed to be told that they've received the channel membership. And that, I swear they're giving away every day. Well, every day I'm live. So those were they're from the stream last night. So they're what they're called, super chats. And then we then have super thanks, which is the love heart under my videos. I'm useless. I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, there might not be any, I don't know. Let's have a look. Bricktop. No, Bricktop bought me a beer. He's put in a beer emoji as well. Thank you, brother. Bricktop561. Nice one, man. Thank you. David Coleman, have a great weekend. Here's a contribution to your next big breakfast. DKB. All right, look, DKB. Look, it's there. Thank you, David Coleman. Channel member as well. Schwad. And Craig Fairbrother. Schwad. And Craig says, can you see my comments? I put, yes, absolutely. Because I think I mentioned in one of my videos that if someone runs the mouth on here, when you're a YouTube channel host or whatever, account holder, the block isn't like Facebook or something like that. On YouTube, you just click on hide user and you never see them ever again. You don't see them, I never see them, but they don't know they're hidden. It doesn't tell them. So they can still comment on all my videos, and they can even comment in the live streams, and their comment on their screen would come up in the middle of the conversation on the live stream, but they'd be talking to themselves. Which I think is really funny. Can you imagine how many people there is over all those years that have run the mouth that are still talking to themselves in the comments? And they're probably saying all sorts and thinking I'm just ignoring them. I like it. I think it's funny. So yeah, thanks to Craig Fairbrother. I can see your comments. David Coleman, these are all channel members. Clive Mitchell as well, Squad. He says, morning Dunk, top briefing sir. Not sure if you've touched on it regarding Submarine Joyce. He stated that Virgin's contract is priority for LFC to get sorted, most likely as it's the easiest in theory to finalise. I would agree with that. Have a coffee on me, he said. And that's it. We're up to date on the acknowledgement. So thank you guys. Thank you very much for supporting me, and I know that you want to support me. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that can't, but do you know what? There's other ways of supporting. Like if you thumbs up this video right now, you're doing your bit. You really are. You know, I don't think the thumbs down makes a difference really, because my thumbs up are always 98.7, 99 above. Never drop below a high 98 point something. So I think they're wasting the time. But I'm not really sure how it works, to be honest with you. But the kids say thumbs up my videos, so that's what I say. But yeah, I think that, you know, I've had a lot of comments the last few days, and some of them I haven't responded to yet. There was a real nice one. Someone said that they've been watching my my videos for a long time and never commented. And I just want to say, if you see that, if you see me reply to people or acknowledge people, you know, love heart their comments, but not yours, right? One of you might be blocked, but it's highly unlikely if you've left a nice comment. It means that I'm going to come back to you and give you a proper response, not just a quick thanks. Do you know what I mean? Like, if someone's taken the time to leave a really nice comment, I will get to you, but you know, don't think that I've, you know, ignored you. I would never do that. Okay, I do work my way through them. I was just trying to see if I could see see that comment. That was a really nice one. Here's one, Martin Hogarth. Hi Dunk, I've been following your channel for years and years now. I'm one of your silent followers. I'm a carer, legend, fucking legend, silent hero, and work absolutely crazy hours, so watch stuff when I can, so not always in a position to get involved with the shows. I can't afford to subscribe to your paid content, but get enough for here for free, thank you. No, but get enough for here, thankfully. What I will say is that I love your content and totally get you and your approach to how you report things. You're a no BS kind of guy, and that's what probably most of your followers enjoy about your info. The socials are full of, as you say, clickbait nonsense, all trying to get views by exaggerating stories and playing Chinese whispers. No offence to the Chinese, as this is a saying in the UK, sorry. You've got to be careful, haven't you? Oh, imagine if that was offending anybody. So yeah, your approach is just perfect and does what it says on the tin. So keep up your excellent work, and I look forward to your future content. Cheers, don't you, legend. And that comment there is as important as someone buying me a coffee or a beer or something. It's like, when I read those comments, I can't explain it. I just think like, I'm like, you know, like, I must be making a difference to somebody somewhere. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's why I'm here to make it. Am I here to make a difference? I'd like to think I am. I think so. I think the morning briefings are, those videos especially, like these videos are about making a difference. I think that if you look on my channel, first of all, thank you so much for that comment, legend, and I will be responding to you. I uploaded a video on here yesterday, the KopTalk get together, Birmingham 2024, and in that video, you know, I met some, you know, KopTalk members, KopTalk subscribers, whatever, just people, you know, from around these parts. Not everyone's in the video that attended because, you know, well, Cass came along, for example. Cass is a Muslim. Being in a drinking establishment is not. I have to answer this. So not everybody, for example. So not everybody that went to the event is in that video because maybe for privacy, or for example, Cass. You know, Cass is a Muslim. He doesn't want to be seen in a bar surrounded by alcohol. You know, his family have a problem with things like that. But when they knew that Dunk was coming, they were like, you have to go and see Dunk, kind of thing. And Cass was a lovely guy. And people were saying last night, you know, on the the Amazon drivers at the door. People were saying about Cass. They were saying, oh, Cass isn't in the video. I was like, I didn't want to be in it, you know. So there's some people, you know, maybe because of work or religion or privacy, are not in the video. But every single person that attended, that came to see me, was an absolute legend. And I can honestly tell you this, that when I started KopTalk in a bedroom many years ago, back in the 1990s, I never imagined that it would change my life, and that would become my life, and it is my life. And if you can imagine, back then I was a young, you know, Liverpool supporter, die hard. I fulfilled all my dreams, season ticket holder, shareholder, everything that I've ever wanted to do with the club that any Liverpool fan would want to do. Like today, the game's changed, right? So it's completely different for me now. But I fulfilled everything I've ever wanted to do, and I've met all my heroes, and not just in the sense where you meet them outside somewhere and get an autograph or a selfie. I mean, I've been out and had drinks and dinner and shit like that, you know, right, with some of my heroes, and I've done everything, you know, director's box, players lounge, Melwood, everything you could imagine. you know, don't forget when Hicks and Gillette bought the club, and I went over there and spent time, you know, at their establishments and with them, you know what I mean? Like everything, like at the time, we know now, like we're not asked about those people, but at the time it was a big deal, you know? And what I'm trying to say here is, you know, I think if you'd have said to me before Birmingham, what's one of the highlights of the best things you've ever done or experienced with everything to do with KopTalk, this one time I put a plane on for a Champions League final, right? And so the plane was full of people from KopTalk on a jumbo jet that went to the Champions League final. And the company said to me, we'll give you a commission for every single seat you sell. And I said, I don't want that, right? And this is what I'm saying about revenue and things like that. So I could have made, I don't know how many seats is on a plane, 200, 300, I have no idea. And I said, no, don't do that. What I want you to do is give me a couple of seats free on the flight, right? No problem, they said, right? So I was able to send a lad, a Liverpool fan, and he took his dad, right, for free. I don't know how I did it. Maybe it was a comment and a random selection or a competition. I don't know how it worked. And basically, I remember this lad saying, he was like, thanks so much. Like, I took, you know, my dad, whatever. It's a memory I'll never forget. And from a personal point of view, it was amazing to hear that and to think that you've made a difference. So that was one of my highlights, definitely. I think walking around Anfield, the stadium, on your own, not as part of a tour, not escorted, but the ability just to walk around the stadium, the pitch. I've walked out on Anfield, said you're not supposed to go on the pitch, and I've stood there and I've looked around the stadium on my own in that stadium. I've walked the corridors on my own. Ironically, I did that when I was 15 as well, but that's a story for another day. But as an adult, to stand there in that sacred place and look, and when there's nobody there, nobody, just you, not even a groundsman, not even someone pushing a lawnmower around, or you're just the sprinklers going or something. And that, I think that moment was one of the most like, whew. And obviously I got married at Anfield. For those that don't know, people always say, why are you telling us this stuff over and over again? Because you've got new people here. We got married at Anfield, stood on a pitch at Anfield. My mates were all stood on the Kop having the wedding pictures, just them in that stadium. So I've done these amazing things. But now, when I went to Birmingham and met the people there, that to me is the highlight of everything that I've ever done with KopTalk. Can you believe that? I can't explain why. But is it because it's real people, you know, behind them usernames and, you know, Alan Metcalf? Watch the video, you'll see Alan Metcalf in the red jumper dancing away. Is it little things like where he came up to me that night and he said, my brother that died, he said he came up to me and said, you must watch Dunk from KopTalk on YouTube, DKB. And he's telling me this story, is Alan, he's in his 70s. And I went, really? And he went, yeah. He said, my brother, you know, he said, God bless him. He said, he put me on to you, Dunk. And then he showed me his watch. And the background of his watch was his brother's on it. He's got his brother with him all the time. And there's that You Never Walk Alone, that, you know, that Liverpool connection. Like, Liverpool fan, myself, Alan, Liverpool fan, brother, God bless him, rest his soul, on his watch. Someone that was alive valued me and said, go and watch Dunk. And then this man, Alan, that I've never met before in my life, comes all the way from Liverpool to Birmingham on that train to meet me, to tell me a little story like that, and spent the night dancing. And if you watch that video, watch Alan on that video. Because Alan's a man that, in my opinion, he misses his brother. I know that probably sounds stupid, but some people find things easier in life, I think, easier, or they accept it, and do you know what I mean? And I can see that Alan misses his brother. But in that video, if you watch the video, you'll see Alan dancing with a young girl. I made that happen. And he made me feel happy. Same as all those people. They all had a story. And it's like what I say on here, when you have a live stream and those usernames come up the screen in your chat, and I'll say, oh, where have you been? I haven't seen you for a while. Behind those usernames, that little bit of text on the screen is a real person. Do you know what I mean? And for me, that Birmingham night will go down as the best thing I've ever done with KopTalk. They're legends, not the players and the managers, but they are legends. Those people, every single person was a legend. And watching that video, and I've watched it loads of times, that video was an hour long. It's from an hour long live stream. So the quality, if you think it's a little bit not clear, it's because it's downloaded from YouTube. And there's a couple of clips on there that I put on my phone, but we were all having such a good time that we didn't go around all night filming and stuff like that. So it's from a live stream. So it's fairly natural, really. You know, when you stick a camera in front of people, it can be a bit weird or whatever. You know, people can be daft and stick the tongues out and all that, but said me. But it will go down as the greatest thing I've ever done with KopTalk now. And I've done some amazing things. You know, who would have thought sitting at half time, you know, sitting in the director's box watching football, and then at half time going and sitting down having tea and biscuits with everyone from that director's box, and looking at there was a seat plan on the wall, like a chart, and it had all these names. You know what I mean? Like if you can think of brands and important people and directors, and it said, you know, it would say something like Adidas, you know, Rick Parry, then KopTalk for two people. Incredible. And if I ever do get my infamous book out, which probably will never happen, I was doing it, but it was before the days of Dropbox. I lost everything, but I think it'll be so much better now. It's just, there's so many stories in it. But it's time. It's time. And despite what people think, you know, it's doing the KopTalk things really, really demanding. And people, I don't think people will ever know it. And I only had that conversation about half an hour ago with my girlfriend outside, because I was saying I really need to finish this, you know. I said, but I've got all this other stuff to do, and I just don't know when I'll ever get the time, you know. That lottery win will help a lot, because it'll take the pressure off, you know. And I could get people to help me and make things better, but we'll crack on, won't we, guys? But yeah, so if you do get a chance to watch the Birmingham get together, take a look at it. There's some great people in there. If you don't know who's who, just say who's the such and such in the comments and someone will answer. I did think about putting the names on the screen, but I think it would have interfered with the flow of the video. And we played it a few times on last night's stream, and no, it was just amazing, really. And we're going to do it again. And yeah, thanks. Good. So I'm going to go, guys. I will review the Spanish football dailies for you this morning. But first of all, I'm going to go to Aldi and go and get a chicken. You know, real life. Then I'll come back and clickbait everybody and try and become a YouTube millionaire. But yeah, I will, when I come back, I'll review the Spanish football dailies. The cafe's not open today, but and then, to be honest with you, I don't think I'll do any live streams today, because my girlfriend's here. You know, she's only here till the 4th of January. She got here on the 26th. And I genuinely feel like I haven't done anything with her yet. We've been to the cafe every morning, but obviously I'm stuck in my laptop and, you know, reading the papers and everything. She doesn't complain. We've not been out anywhere yet. We've only been, you know, we took her to an electrical store, so I would like to get a new computer. So we haven't really done anything. We haven't watched a single program together or movie. And we're now on the 29th, and she got here on the 26th. So I need to spend some time with my chick, because when she goes on the 4th, I'll be on my own again, you know. Although I am supposed to go to England on mid-January. Thanks to Blitzkrieg, one of my heroes on my channel on here. A couple of times he's bought some Ryanair vouchers for me. That's what I mean. Like, how could you clickbait people like that or mislead people like that? These people, this is why I don't like putting all my videos out to everybody, to be honest with you. But you're always going to get people like that. Absolute fucking toilets, you know what I mean? probably on potties or not even born when I started KopTalk. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the Liverpool game. Tomorrow, we'll do live streams tomorrow because we're back into a normal week. And she knows that I want to do that. So I suspect we'll do one in the evening or in the afternoon, one or the other. Probably the evening because during the day that means that I can do some things with her, you know. Because if it's a day like this, I want to take her out somewhere. So, all right, enjoy the game. Let me know what you think the score will be. If there's anything in this video you'd like to comment about, please do. Please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. And if you want to buy me a beer, I don't want a beer, but if you want to buy me a coffee, you can hit the super thanks button. It's the love out under the video. And if it's not there, there's 3 links in the video description. YouTube don't get any of that, and it's instant, just like this coffee. This coffee, I need to find out if I can get this in Spain. This is my favourite coffee, and it is really, really nice. She brought it from her house, bless her. She bought me the last one, which I brought back on my last visit to England. And then the other day I messaged her, I said, oh, you could get some of that coffee in your bag? And she rang me up and she went, well, you could have told me I've just left Morrison's. I think the honeymoon period's over. I was like, oh, it don't matter then. It's all right, chill your brow. She went, I'll bring what I've got at home. Here we go. All right, guys. I'll speak to you in a bit. Have a great day. And thank you for being one of the good people if it applies to you. All right. Cheers.